Hi, Patreon. Thank you so much for your pledges. I don't know why I closed this thing up. I actually need it open. But we are going to get a channeled message for you as I draw something new here. So let's just go ahead and tap right on in. Let's allow the divine to flow through and see what it is, Patreon, that you need to know. I didn't necessarily feel prepared for this. It's probably some, kind of maybe a similar message to what we picked up on on the YouTubes. But they just gave me a vision, or really just more so like an image of what I should draw. And they, per the message, right, just show up. So here I am. I don't know about these. I'm not sure if this is correct as far as this goes. So what I'm drawing is a bumblebee. And the bumblebee is like this super magnificent creature because technically its body should be too heavy for its wings. And so it's like this, almost like it's miraculous, like the bumblebee is like miraculous. Plus the bumblebee also like makes very healing. Honey is very healing, right? It's a very healing substance. And so I feel like that may be kind of significant. But the bumblebee also, do they all have a stinger? I feel like, do honeybees have a stinger? I'm not sure. Also, do they have 4 wings, or do they just have... The way they have me drawing this, it almost feels like a bumblebee butterfly hybrid, and that may actually be significant. There's like this energy collective where you are like a hybrid of sorts. You can handle a lot. You are this very elegant and masterful being, miraculous being. Yet you have a stinger. Oh, there's the message. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. I feel like my process to get through it is very valid as well. So, collective, family. You know how bees, when they sting somebody, they die? Somebody wanted you to, it's like they were almost pushing you to sting them, if that makes sense. And then they were kind of like waiting, and maybe you did, I'm not really sure that you necessarily stung anyone, right? But it was like, almost like this setup, right? They wanted you to for lack of better terms, sting them so that you would, that whatever you're creating or whatever you're doing, building, growing, it would die here, okay? But the thing is you're not like I feel like they were looking at the situation a little bit too literal, right? It's there's this energy of you being maybe a little too important to the hive, right? And if you're antagonized here, like there's like this energy of somebody trying to push you in order to kind of project some sort of agenda here, okay? That's like somebody trying to play God, in other words. And because of that, whatever it was that they wanted to end for you here is actually possibly, I feel like they may be experiencing the endings, okay? And that's unfortunate, right? But it does feel like, these people really kind of pushed you to a level here, with the intention of, like I said, wanting you to sting them so that whatever you're creating would come to an end. Whatever you're building, whatever you've got going on, whatever you're doing here. That's what they desired for you. But like I said, there's something about your significance to the hive. You bring in a lot of pollen. You bring in a lot of I don't know, it feels like healing. Now, the way that I'm drawing these wings, though, it does make me feel like there is something a little bit maybe imbalanced here, family, okay, within you, okay, and that's okay, right? This is a process, and I'm almost wondering, too, if this imbalance is something that is being resolved as well with this ending, right? Like this, I feel like that with this sting, you know what I mean? That you may be doing may actually be bringing in like an ending of some sort here. Not necessarily for you, but it's like an ending maybe within a dynamic, right? Like yeah. The vision they're giving me is somebody who's like literally, they swat at the bee, right? So that it will sting them, and then they can. Then they're showing me that somebody's stepping on the bee to make sure that they're dead, right? Somebody trying to step on you to make sure that you're, And I don't mean like literally dead. I just mean like, you quit making progress. You quit moving forward. You quit, so if any of you are feeling as though somebody is trying to get under your skin, this is why. This is why, because they think that if you lose your cool or you react in some type of way, or, that they can get you out of pocket here, that they can, it will bring an ending to what it is that you have what it is that you're building here. But there's almost this energy of it's like I said, you bring a lot to the hive here, and I feel like there is some sense of like maybe that recognition coming towards you, right? And they want to kind of make this happen, right? They want to squish you like a bug before you gain this recognition. Before the queen bee comes forward and says, oh, collective, when I looked up it was 1010. Oh, collective, you are such a wonderful, asset to this hive, right? And I want you to come have tea, right? Or I want you to, you know what I mean? Like you get your own special spot in the hive, or, I don't know what bees do, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like maybe it's, that you get this like special, recognition or some sort of like prize or something. You know what I mean? It's something that I feel like it almost feels like there is some sort of deadline here, right? Where like if you once you reach this point of recognition and it's like a promotion. Like I feel like there's some sort of promotion that's coming towards you, right? And so if they can get you out of pocket to sting them, right, then you don't get this promotion. That's what it feels like. But the thing is this promotion it's like, again, because they are trying, they're like pushing you, they're like, pushing you to this, like limit, pushing you to this point. Like I don't really necessarily see you stinging somebody, but I do feel like you may stick up for yourself, and I feel like that's actually encouraged. You know what I mean? Like it's like they want you to use your stinger, but instead you use something else, right? You use your words, you use, I don't know, it just makes me feel like there's something significant about the way that you handle yourself. But somebody's like trying to make an example out of you. So they can put an ending to something for you. It will ultimately fail. Because you are this miraculous being that people don't really, again, your wings shouldn't even be able to like carry the weight of your body, but they do. And so like there's this energy of people like looking at you like this miraculous being, and whoever it is that's trying to get you to sting them, to bring some sort of ending, right? They don't like the way that people are looking at you. 13:33 on the timer when I looked up. They don't like that. They don't like that people see your miraculousness. They don't like that, you may be being recognized, right? Maybe this is somebody that this is like a bee that isn't, a honeybee. Maybe they're a carpenter bee, but they'd rather be a honeybee. That's not really your problem. I don't know why that's significant. I'd really like to get off the bee topic, but we're still here. So, yeah. So anyways, yeah, if you are feeling as though, this person is going to try, they're probably, I'm hearing they're going to be relentless, and they're going to try, but the more that they try, the more balanced you get. You know what I mean? 1456, 456. Solid progression. The more balance that you get, okay? So it's almost like, this person is doing something with the intent of your demise, per se. But ultimately, they're helping your growth. And that's this tale as old as time. But some of you, this may be like actual something that's happening at this time. And some of you may be like, is this person really doing this? Right? Because it does seem very backhanded, right? It's like throwing the stone and hiding their hand. And the reason that they're doing that is so that they can be like, see, collective is crazy, or collective is ya da 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 da, right? Yeah. Honestly, they're just doing what they signed up to do, you know? You're still gonna get the pollen and take it back to the hive, and the queen bee is going to recognize you and give you the recognition that you desire and that you deserve for all of your hard work. So, whatever it is that this person is trying right now, I mean, I feel like this person is really relentless. Just really like coming at you maybe from all angles, and just, maybe even things that maybe in the past might have worked. You know what I mean? Like, not anymore though. You're divinely led now. There's a lot more peace in your life, right? Maybe you used to be a carpenter bee. I don't really know that in actual bee life, that you could necessarily upgrade like that. And is it an upgrade? I don't know. But it kind of seems like it, and it's like this energy of, maybe in the past you were, a carpenter bee, and so this is somebody who is envious that you have made it into the honey hive. But it wasn't by chance, and it wasn't by luck. It was hard work. It was divine guidance. You received an opportunity and you took it. And then also too, because when you took the opportunity, you didn't really slack off, right? You were obedient. Yeah. So, whoever this is, They not only don't like it that you've been upgraded to the hive, but they really don't like it that they know that the queen bee is about to recognize you. That you're about to be seen, that you're about to be heard, and that your hard work is paying off. So, just be mindful of this person. You know, you're allowed to defend yourself if it gets to a point. Because at this point, I really honestly feel like you can't really be stopped. You bring too much. Like I said, there's you bring so much value to this hive. That it's almost like, I don't want to say that the divine would send in others to do the stinging, to sacrifice themselves, but you know, maybe some that have already passed on. Yeah, I feel like you don't need to really get your hands dirty here. Just continue doing your work, right? Going out, gathering the pollen, bringing it back to the hive. You're doing a great job. This person has no choice but to eat your dust. Right? To kick rocks. $22.44 on the timer. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you.